What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ben Thomas Show. Thanks for coming back. Today, guys, we have another this or that video because, of course, Hot Toys just previewed their newest Venom from their comic book series line. And I've got lots of thoughts on this because, to be honest, it looks pretty darn similar to something we've seen before, but it also begs the question, is this now the version people are going to choose? Stick around and find out. But guys, if you like the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show, and let's get into it.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Ben Thomas.
Go time! Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Okay guys, welcome back. So I definitely have a lot of thoughts on this particular release. While I'm excited, of course, to see a Venom that has the spider symbiote symbol on the chest in 6 scale, it's something that I've wanted for a long time. I know so many of us wanted that Tom Hardy Venom representation to somehow eventually get the symbiote on the suit, and so far, because we never have, it's been a disappointment. And while those movies are disappointments in other ways, I had fun with them up to a certain extent. But of course, that previous version of Venom in our collections from Hot Toys was not this. And of course, Spider-Man 2, the Marvel Sony video game, had come out recently, and we're all awaiting to see what that 21 inches of Venom is going to look like in our displays. But now we are victims of choice. Because, let's be honest here, from what I'm seeing on these photos, while this Venom looks great, I don't want to take away from it. Objectively, this figure is awesome. I love the sliminess of the symbiote. I love the more comic-inspired white eye pieces. I like the sculpt and the teeth and the gore that he has from the mouth. I think that looks great. I love the new sculpt. But this is 100% a reissue from what we've seen with the Tom Hardy Venom. The body is definitely the same. It measures in at the same size. From my recollection, if this is supposed to be a comic book version of the character, I don't remember a comic in which Venom had these type of tendrils that came out of his back with the little Venom faces on it. I'm pretty sure that that's a Tom Hardy film version invention, and I don't remember that from the comics, but please correct me if I'm wrong, at least with regards to that. To me, this 100% is a reissue of that figure with a new sculpt. So, it begs the question though. A lot of us were considering getting the Venom from the Spider-Man 2 game because, of course, it came with the white symbiote, and how cool would it be to see a Venom in the collection that's that size? But then a lot of us are like, well, how does that size make sense? Where am I going to put him in the display? And while he's awesome, I didn't actually, after playing that game, love that representation of Venom either. And I would rather have one that fits in the display, maybe with other Venom-style characters that I have now, similar to my Tom Hardy Venom. I'm disappointed they didn't change the proportions on this body. When I think of, like, Venom, I think of more of the McFarlane style, where he's got more of a rounded back. He's got more of a, like, that bluey purple cell-shaded look. This has some blue lighting on it, but I don't think it's blue in any way, shape, or form. I don't think they've changed the paint job from what we're seeing with the Tom Hardy Venom, other than the fact that that symbiote is on there. But again, what makes more sense? Well, sometimes I would go to price point, because if price point's your factor and not space, well then where's this price point going to come in? I'm not too sure because they haven't posted it, but if we're looking historically, the large 21 inches of Venom that uses definitely the same body again, but just scaled up, is only $460. The other Venom, which I think was the 2.0, or at least the last Eddie Brock version that we saw from the movie, was in the $445 to $460 range, somewhere in there. So I can't imagine that this price should be a nickel over 450 bucks. But even still, should it be cheaper? Because clearly they're using some reuse here. And I think to call it comic is kind of walking the line a little bit. I think it's a bit of a creative stretch. Could this be your comic book Venom? 100%. Of course it could. Of course it could. It still looks like Venom. It still looks awesome in the display. But I feel like they cheated a little bit on this one. And so I expect people to be excited. And I expect that a lot of the Tom Hardy Venoms are going to be on sale on buy-sell trades as soon as you see this. But also, what Venom do you need now if you already have the 21-inch Venom coming from the Spider-Man 2 game? do you need both representations? Is it this being this newest version, or that being the large scale version? Are you going to ditch one? I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below with regards to that, because we were teased this figure not that long ago, and we were expecting to see it, and it's here already. Does it look good? Yes. Do I think the base even looks good with the symbiote kind of coming out from it? Yeah. I actually really like that base. It's cool. And Hot Toys seems to be doing that, right? They're giving us a lot of these kind of cool diorama-inspired display bases. I think that's fantastic. The tendrils don't make a lot of sense to me. Does the paint job look good? Objectively, yes. The body scale feels wrong to me, but I'm still considering getting this one. I will say, I want a Venom with the symbiote on it. One of my theories was maybe in the third Venom film, The Last Dance that's coming, maybe somehow with interactions with Null or something along those lines, Venom somehow gets the symbiote on his chest, and so we actually are being teased. Maybe this is supposed to be that Venom and he's just evolved somehow. I think it's a stretch. But the logo is also very similar in font to the Venom film. So maybe it's not that much of a stretch. Maybe they're just calling it the comic book version for now until everybody gets to see that film in, what, a week or two? Like, they're catching it right at the right time. So guys, I want to hear from you. Is it this being the new figure, that being the 21 inches of Venom, and which one are you going to keep? Maybe it's both. Do you think this is a spoiler for the new film? Maybe I'm stretching that a little bit, but I want to know what you guys have to say with regards to this figure today. So guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show. Thanks for watching, and have an excellent evening, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.
Wow, what a great audience. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's gone. It's all gone.